All right, welcome back to the crappy off-brand rip-off of the Reddit series from the Captain Sparkles channel here on some weird channel called Jordan Reacts. We're gonna start off around number 19, I think, with Sandwich Boy. Ah, yes, I used to watch Sandwich Boy's twin, SpongeBob, a lot when I was growing up. I don't know why they elected to make his brother a sandwich. If you've ever gone and had a soggy sandwich, not particularly great. If it has a lot, like too much mayo on it or something, and you have to, you know, have some leftovers for the next day, usually it's a little soggy. It's not super good. I've never gone and dipped my sandwich in water before eating it, so I'm not really sure why they elected to go with Sandwich Boy, of all things. He's somehow really resilient bread. Maybe more like it's bread that's kind of sponge bread sandwich pants. Are you prepared, my children? This is definitely also SpongeBob related. Are you prepared, my children? That's horrifying. What's going on with the teeth there on the side? Like no one has teeth like this. That's not how teeth work. Just missing all the front. Just got a couple of molars over there and then the buck teeth. I mean, obviously SpongeBob had the buck teeth, but I wasn't aware of like only side molars on the bottom. I don't know. I wouldn't really want to participate in this. I don't know if kids go in or go out. I'm not sure if SpongeBob is eating children or vomiting children or both. I don't think SpongeBob's enjoying it either. He's like, I gotta change my diet, dude. This isn't working out. 7 Guardians of the Tomb looks suspiciously unoriginal. 7 Guardians of the Tomb featuring Lee Bing Bing, Kellen Lutz, and Kelsey Grammer. I know of Kelsey Grammer. I feel like I've heard of the 2 other names. Aren't those like pretty major actors? Kind of ish. That's interesting that a major motion picture would like take 3 movies and just kind of now kiss. I feel like we got some Indiana Jones vibes going on as well. Maybe some like Raiders of the Lost Ark or something. Interesting strategy. Wouldn't have expected it from like a major motion picture. I want this shirt now. We have seen this before. Here's a repost. I was thinking of doing this, but it says Sparkles, which it seems like it works because it has an S and a P in it. And you could, I don't know. Would you get that if well, no, sorry. This is a crappy off-brand ripoff of the Captain Sparkles. But if it was coming from the official Captain Sparkles, that guy, would you get a Sparkles instead of that? My classmate bought this beauty. I like how we get the double SpongeBob, the double Supreme. Once again, I can ask, would you get Sparkles with the white text on the red box? Of course, there's Peppa Pig though. You know, you missed a real opportunity here. You could have, because Peppa Pig kind of shaped like a P. If you just turned it and flipped it, it could have been Sue and then Peppa Pig Reem. That would have been good. I should do that. I should rip 2 IPs in one and put them together, Peppa Pig and Supreme. I know someone sent me some explanation as to why Peppa Pig is on everything, and I've forgotten what it is. Sounds like it's for dogs. Good boy. Good boy. It does sound like it's for dogs. 1990s Game Boy Color knockoff. At least they're advertising it as a knockoff. Handheld game system with box. It's just sealed in box, unused. Play games on the street or at home on TV. Does that mean it has like an adapter that you can use to actually plug it into your TV? Could you ever do that with Game Boy? I remember there was some game system that had an aux video out and I put it into my TV. I forget which one that was. Like a mobile game system. Was it PSP that I could do that on? I can't even remember. But there was a time when I plugged in a mobile one into my TV and I was like, this is cool. And then the novelty ran out in like 5 minutes. So I was like, I'm gonna stop doing this so I can walk around with my handheld portable device. I like how they're trying to charge $200 for it as if it's a novelty. It's like, you'll never get this original knockoff anywhere else in box. An ice cream parlor in Poland. Lodi Manny. No, I'm sure that's a word in Polish. Do they speak Polish in Poland? Oh God, I'm gonna sound really ignorant. It must be new. Unless they just rebranded to include Cuphead. Must have like launched in the past couple of years. And actually, it makes sense. You know, you put ice cream in a cup head. It makes sense. It fits. If it fits, I uses it. Usually ice cream parlors advertise with the ice cream in a cone though. Maybe they only do cups though, or they took care of the cones. They want to also show you that they do cups, or cups that have a waffle cone texture in them as well, which, yeah, waffle cone bowls, that's a thing. I used to make those when I worked at Cold Stone. Weeknights at Teddy's. Includes jumpsuit, gloves, party glasses. Why are they called party glasses? I like how they could have called it anything. They could have called it face, could have called it mask, but no, party glasses. It's where the kid does look pretty cool in this photo. I gotta give it to you. The director gave really good instructions like, hey kid, just act as cool as you possibly can. You seen an old movie with a guy leaning up on a motorbike, smoking a cigarette, slick back hair? Yeah? Pretend you're that. Kid was like, all right, I got this covered. I've prepared all my life for this. And he knocked it out of the park. I'll give it to you. Kid pulled off the cool kid face. Weeknights at Teddy. For ages 3+, if you're 2 years old, this isn't gonna work. You might accidentally eat the party glasses. Can't have that. I'm hating it. Hot dog nolds. It's such a bad pun. No. That's like a pun that I would make when I'm stretching far more than I should, right in the middle of a recording. I'm like, I hear something, I try to make a pun out of it, and then it's like, oh, that really didn't work, but I'm too far into it, and I just have to pronounce the whole thing. But as I do it, I'm really disappointed in myself for not realizing it wasn't gonna work. Hot dog nolds. Nah, you can't do that. I mean, I'll give you some respect. If someone, I don't know if that's Chinese or Japanese or Korean, apologies for not realizing, but if someone tried to get me to make a pun in any other language with a different alphabet, I would have a hard time making that happen. So, you know what? You did much better than I would do. And sometimes I make puns this badly, and I do speak English. Every day we stray further from God. Minion Pregnancy. Please don't tell me this is an officially licensed thing. It can't be. I mean, we are in crappy off-brands. It can't be. Jesus Christ. And I bet you this thing has like 10 million downloads. Monetizing like crazy. They're taking in $1 million a month. If they haven't been taken down for infringement yet. I mean, that's the thing. Whoever they are, like, they invested a lot of effort in making this happen. They're counting on it not getting taken down, and they know it's gonna just skyrocket, or at least if it's up for a month, they're gonna make their money back. This off-brand sub, crappy off-brand. R/you don't matter, give up. Normal, don't dead, open inside. Oh, see, I thought that the crappy off-brand was gonna be a crappy off-brand of crappy off-brands, which is, I think it's just called off-brand, but now we have another subreddit that's an off-brand of the real one. There are probably a lot of examples of this, or subreddits that are maybe both highly trafficked but have a lot of crossover. That's probably a thing pretty regularly. Like there's reddit.com/r/Captain Sparkles, and then there's also Faces of Jordan or Faces of Jardon. I guess it's just a subset. It's for something more specific. Diversifying the business. Pizza Hub Pizzeria. Did they do it on purpose? I'm really curious. Would the original website actually go after anyone for trademark infringement? Because it seems like you hear through the grapevine about parody films that are retitled versions of major motion pictures, and I don't think the movie studios send cease and desist letters to those companies making those. So does the original company in this case, would they send a cease and desist to Pizza Hub Pizzeria, or would they be like, oh, this is good marketing for us regardless? Or maybe they started this. I feel like if they started a pizzeria, it'd be a pretty good publicity stunt. They'd probably be pretty successful, and a lot of people would go just for the novelty of it, for that big sausage pizza. And there's no Subway where you live. Schnitzel Way. Is this in Germany or no? I feel like if it's in Germany, it's That's great. Although maybe it's like just too much of another place in the world trying to be German that there's no way it would actually be in Germany. It's probably pretty good though. Even though it just looks like regular sandwiches. Do they also serve breakfast though? Are those pancakes or is that like what is that? It's got lemon on it though. What is that? It's some kind of patty looking thing, but looks like a pancake, but you wouldn't put lemons on your pancake. I guess you have like a lemon ricotta pancake. That's a thing sometimes. Some bananas on this. I have no idea what that dish is. They serve chicken fingers too, or fish sticks. I'm not sure what those are, but I'm not seeing a lot of Wienerschnitzel here. So I don't know. My favorite car, Joop. That's a lot of money to invest in making a car brand only to go and name it a Joop. You'd think that they'd be like, all right, we've spent like millions of dollars developing a car. What should we call it? Probably something original. Maybe after the name of the founder. No, Joop. Let's just call it a Joop. Make it a ripoff of an existing car brand, even though we've spent a lot of time and money making this ours, and we have to actually create the press that's going to press the logo into the sheet of metal. What should we do? We'll make it a knockoff. It's too much money to invest in making a knockoff. Why would you do that? Oh no. Oh no. I kind of want to play this. It's also great because you can flip the card upside down and it still works. You can't do that with Uno. So it's kind of brilliant in that regard. It's like when you get down to one card, you would go, oh no, I'm about to win. Oh no, please, nobody realize that I've got one card. I think this would be great. I just want to hear people say, oh no, I'm about to win. Please don't ruin this for me, which is always how it works with Uno. You say Uno and then someone gives you a wild pick 4 crap. It's so frustrating. Want to smell like your favorite websites? I've always wanted to smell like Reddit. Don't spray, please. Please don't spray the Twitter around here. Also, it's what they're telling you here is in order to purchase this, you need to have a minimum of 10,000 followers on any of these platforms. Otherwise, you're not actually allowed to buy it. These are very exclusive. YouTube covers the 100,000, the million, the 10 million rewards, but this is like, on the way. If you want to get the 10,000 reward, you just go to the store, you show them you got 10,000. They're like, all right, you can have one. You still have to pay for it, but it's like you're eligible to smell like the platform that you have 10,000 of. At that point, you can smell like it, so that you can walk down the street and people will smell you and be like, oh man, you must have some followers, dude. This is definitely not satisfying. Oddly satisfying. Oddly satisfying. Oddly satisfying. Oddly satisfying. I've probably made one of these typos at some point, honestly. I've typoed mildly interesting probably now more than I've typoed pareidolia, and I know how to spell mildly interesting. I miss one of the L's. I either do midly interesting or mildy interesting. It's for some reason the LDL, the cholesterol, it gets to me. Well, they're not wrong. A lad in a costume. I believe we have seen this one before, but there you go. If you haven't seen it, I'm not going to do the reactions so that people can sync up my 2 reactions and be like, look how consistent he is. I'm consistent, yes. And the top, crappy off brand for the last month. We have ... Yo, they revoked this medical license. Did we see this on crappy off brand before, or was it on English? Either way, definitely seen it. Just might have been on a different subreddit. It's a bummer though. After all of the diabetes, they revoked the medical license. I wonder if the Diet Dr. Pepper is still a doctor, but it's just when it has sugar, and now it's Mr. Pepper. That's why they revoked the medical license. I do love me some sugar though. Sugar is really good, but I rarely actually have soda with sugar in it at this point. I usually do the diet. Chemicals are probably going to get to me at some point. I'm sure there's some long-term bad thing that's going to take place, but at least we're not having calories in the meantime. All right, well, that's it for last month of Crappy Off Brands. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Make sure to like if you liked. Check out the playlist with this and the other video, and there might be more if you're watching this in the future. And subscribe if you haven't already done that. So thanks. I'll see you next time.